These preforms have isolated platforms, sometimes called nipples, on the bases. End thinning flakes removed along each edge of the platform. This is a Clovis snapping trait. A couple of ovate bifaces with lateral overshots. This is an ovate biface with some long end thinning flakes. Sneaking in a previously unrecorded core is an example of the difference between preforms and cores at needle. The blade removals came in from this edge along the long axis of the dorsal side. The ventral side has the typical short axis core flaking. This preform was abandoned when some end thinning flakes hit a hinge fracture here, repeated end thinning flakes. This ovate has been patinated to a chalky consistency over its entire surface. There's a platform on the end here. It was originally a large flake with retouch along the edges and across the faces. Right. A triangular preform with multiple end thinning flakes. This preform has some use wear on it. A bit of retouching on the edges. End thinning on one face. This one has end thinning on both faces. There's a single end thinning flake down the center. There's unmodified on the ventral side. They're biface with end thinning. Overface flaking. This is an odd pair. Both have end thinning. This has an overshot below the end thinning. And a roughly retouched edge. This one has a couple overshots on the ventral side. And most of what we've seen so far is preforms with little or no actual use wear. We found a few pieces in the older areas at Needle that do have use wear. This is sort of an uncharacteristically dark material. There's end thinning flakes. Edgework looks almost suspiciously archaic though. There's end thinning on both faces. It was probably made on a flake. The end thinning may be just the ripples from the original flake blank. This piece was worked to a point. It would have been something like a drill or a borer. A well-used knife, polish on the flake ridges, resharpening on the edges, end thinning flake. Another well-used biface. This again was made on a flake. Retouched edges. Base was created in a tip. And this little one also shows a lot of use wear. Needle was a base camp off and on throughout time periods. End scrapers, the bifaces with use wear. Thank you for watching.